Water is always good.
I told her that I would give the driver $20 to deliver the pizza, and I could hear her like kind of get off the phone and like talk to someone, and she was like, "Yeah, we'll deliver it."
Definitely.
I was like, "I bet you will."
Especially out here, people don't tip. Like tipping is not a thing.
I would have fucking delivered it for $20, man.
You go to a restaurant, most people tip $1 per person.
Really?
Yeah, like that's it. And it's like, bro, that's not okay.
How this works.
Like,
of course, the service here, I've had waitresses roll their eyes at me. I'm like, can I get some more water, please? And they roll their eyes at me. I'm like, there's $1.
Oh my God. Look who's on at 7:39 p.m.
So you people
see
here
it?
Like, yeah.
You see the live comments?
Yep.
So you go
Can I tell them to go away?
A restaurant here at like 7 p.m. and they close at 8. They'll let you know that they close at 8.
And they need to leave.
And that you need to leave because you weren't there already.
Seriously?
Yeah. Welcome to the South.
Like when people here say they close at 8, that means they want to be walking out the door at 8 o'clock. And like for anyone that worked at a restaurant before, that's usually not how that works.
Yeah. No. So what? I'd go in there at about 5 and start to place some gigantic order and say, "Hey, when do you guys close?" And when they said 8, I'd so all right, see ya, and walk out.
So, what are you guys drinking already? There's Heather.
I just poured Blanton's.
Sweet. Nice. Blanton's is good.
Corey?
I've got some Redemption Weeded.
Sweet.
David?
Drinking some Old Forester 100 proof.
Good call.
I actually brought out the 100 proof and the 100 proof rye.
I want to try the rye.
It's right there.
I know, but I got something in my glass already. So, Jim, what are you drinking?
Yes, ADHD. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, like this needs to be a no drama thing, and I don't see it happening right now.
So just get into the stag then.
Yep.
I'm on Midwinter's Night Dram now.
Sweet. Awesome. Glad to hear it.
So I'm ashamed to say that I haven't drank bourbon in like 2 weeks.
How many?
I know.
I'm going up in the world. This is now an Irish blind channel.
Wow.
Actually, Jim, since you and I drank that, it really hasn't left the couch since then.
That's the stout, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to pick up a bottle of that tonight. I didn't.
So it looks like we have all the usual suspects in the chat. Welcome.
ADHD, the Linux Cat.
Chad Hawley. Charles Ashworth. Who else do we got?
Well, we no longer have Crazy Naz, so that's good.
Oh, he may still be here or not. His messages are just blank.
So we're live?
We're not. Yes, we are live, and we are not doing drama tonight.
Yep, we've been.
Not on this station.
Nope.
Right.
Ain't got time for drama.
There's enough drama on this planet. But we will continue to drink. So, Kyle, what are you drinking, Jameson?
Cheers to that.
I've got my typical Bookers. So there we go. Carrie, welcome to the chat. What is Carrie drinking?
There we go.
So everyone in the chat, what are you drinking? Let us know. We want to hear about it. So, yep.
On my way home, wait for me.
We'll still be here. Don't worry.
We're not going anywhere.
On Stag Junior Batch 12. Nathan Cooper's got 1910 here. It looks like it's an Old Forester night all around. And there's the 1920. It is totally Old Forester night, apparently.
So
that'll make David happy.
You guys have your samples?
Yeah.
We do.
So, let's go ahead and finish whatever we got in our glass, and after everyone's done, we'll move on to that.
Gotta have a pre-gamer.
Yeah, you gotta have a warm-up.
Always have to have it. Now, some of our warm-ups are higher than others. Good glass of wine, Carrie. I may join you in a little bit. I don't know if I have any Zinfandel, though. I'll have to find out.
Some of us don't warm up with Booker's.
Backbone. What's backbone? I don't know that.
Oh, so I was going to ask you guys about that. What do you guys think of Backbone?
What is this?
I don't know it.
Never had it.
We might be able to get a barrel of it, and it's like 4 to 5 year MGP juice.
What proof?
Barrel proof.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
25% rye recipe.
Nice.
You had Jim at barrel proof.
Yep.
Right.
I'm good.
Barrel proof.
Lennox
So
Cat
Dan said
is
he's drinking the biscuits.
the stout edition.
Who's drinking biscuits?
Dan is, and I'm curious to know how it is. I haven't really read a lot about it.
Who said something about?
I didn't see anything biscuits. I only see his backyard barbecue.
said
Dan Risto
said he is drinking biscuits.
Who said something about Backbone?
You did?
Facebook user at 7:43 p.m.
Oh, we can't see the Facebook user.
Okay,
people.
so that's the problem. I'm like, I'm not seeing biscuits. I am really
And I was
confused.
like, where did that come from?
I am so, oh gosh. Now we can see everything. Thank you. I was lost. So biscuits is, I don't remember. I'll have to pour that next after our samples.
My bestie's on.
Oh, Shauna, where?
Thomas. It looks like it's probably Thomas Christian, I would imagine. The one that donated the 3 bottles for the giveaway.
Cheers to you,
Oh,
sir.
nice.
Cheers.
I'll drink to that.
All right.
Well, that's fun.
So, most of you, well, this is the first live chat that we're doing this way. Most of the people that were super chatting me are on, but note yourself on everyone from now on. I am not finishing my drinks anymore. After my birthday, y'all killed me. Last chat, you killed me. I love y'all, but I also love my liver. So I will be drinking little bits from now on.
Shauna!
I know. Jim already said she was on. You just
Right?
You know, Jim, Brent, though, might be sad that you're now calling Shauna your best friend.
Well, they're opposite sexes, so
So there you go.
he'll be all right with that.
Okay. But yeah, so no more super chatting me till the point where I can't speak. That's not happening anymore.
No more
Weak sauce.
No more earthquake, Aaron.
No more
I mean, I wouldn't say you couldn't speak. Speaking was not a problem.
Not the problem, right? Right. Maybe I wish I couldn't speak. Maybe that's more of the problem.
Maybe the volume is the problem too.
That will never happen.
Who said they have one at 135 proof? And Shauna says you could have more than one best friend.
Thank you,
Thanks.
Shauna. Actually, she said the same thing about Aaron when she was on live.
What?
I know that sounds creepy that I remember that, but just saying.
Who said what? Oh, that you could have more than one best friend?
Yeah.
True story. Come, Aaron. Huh? Okay, this whole double, like, trying to read, or am I only reading this one, or am I reading that one?
You can only either one.
Earthquake, Aaron is a lot of fun.
Earthquake Aaron is awesome.
Anywho. Let's go.
ADHD thought everyone was hammered because he had the setting set at 0.75.
Well, I'm hammered.
Moving really
He's
fast.
right,
really
he's right on
slow.
my behalf.
I don't know what that
Cheers.
is. Does that mean you're moving faster or no?
Slower.
Oh, yeah, I bet we were.
Although that is a great way to get through YouTube videos. Play to like 1.25 or 1.5x. You can get through some content.
That's true.
All of
Oh,
a sudden, we all sound like the minions talking.
Or chipmunks.
Especially like Bourbon Pursuit podcasts where they're like an hour long.
I just listen to those when I go to work.
Yeah, it's like a 2-hour drive.
They never do.
But they're not.
I
It
listen
took me 2.5 hours today.
I usually put those on when I have to go
Yeah.
drive to work. Put on Bourbon Pursuit and just cruise.
Yes.
That is insane. It took me almost an hour today.
I can make it to my office in 3 minutes. In
Whatever.
a
Wow,
traffic
rude.
jam on a high traffic day, it's like 10. But you never know when you're going to find someone in a powered wheelchair driving down the middle of the highway. So
Oh, wow. Wow, it sounds like the Midwest.
it is totally a thing.
And they're probably behind a horse and buggy.
No, we don't have any of them in this town. That's 45 minutes away. Just the person with the motorized cart, middle of the street, driving on both sides of the lanes because, they want to block north and southbound traffic.
Awesome.
Anywho.
Because at that point, why not?
Because no one here knows how to use a turning lane. So there's that.
And you can park on both sides of the street, so you never know when there's a car coming at you if they're going to park.
It sounds like a shit show.
Yes, we are, Christy. You want to come say hi? Come on and say hi to the
Come say
planet.
hi.
You can totally say hi. Sorry, one of my friends is
Who wants
over.
to say hi to Christy?
Everyone's
Jim, I'm going to
but
have
you're not
case
her on.
roaster.
Is Booker's Kentucky Chew good or to go for biscuits? I like biscuits better.
I like Kentucky Chew a lot.
Or do I like?
Kentucky Chew?
I've only had Kentucky
Biscuits
Chew
will be
once.
straight up peanuts, like straight up boiled peanuts.
I guess that's really what it comes down to. How much do you like your nuts?
I do like my nuts.
I do too. I like my cashews. I like
Early
my
time
I
is
know.
good.
Pistachios.
Yeah.
Peas.
Pecans. Yes.
Pecans are good. Walnuts.
Pecans are very good.
Chestnuts.
Chestnuts.
I got it.
Almonds.
At Jim, grab the distiller's cut today.
I had some earlier.
YW said that they got one.
Really? I
Yeah,
can't find it.
and they said it directed
Not
at you.
all.
Oh, well, I did a pretty good number on this one today.
So, in the chat, I can't even say this. Mup Tagra asks thoughts on early times. Did we already address this? Am I behind in the chat?
Early times Baldwin
Never had it.
is good.
Okay.
I don't know if it's as good as Evan Williams, but I don't know.
Yeah, we don't have the bottled and bond out here.
Seriously? Evan Williams bottled and bond?
Seriously.
Wow.
No. The early times.
Oh, yeah, we don't have it here either.
Really?
Corey, do you want a bottle of it?
All you poor deprived children.
I know, right?
Do I?
I don't know. Do you?
I don't know. Do I?
Back to the distiller's cut. I would like to say, for the record, David said he likes that better than Pappy.
He did say that.
Did.
Yes, he
He
did.
Didn't the 15 year?
Yes.
The 15 year.
Fuck.
I'm gonna catch so much shit for this in the chat now.
It's all good.
I mean, you kind of deserve it.
I mean, you like what you like.
You can't change what you like. And hey, just think about it this way: you're not going to spend $5,000 to get Pappy now.
But I
Right.
would also choose this over the Pappy too.
Yeah, well, you got to spend $5,000 to get pap or a distiller's cut
Listen,
now.
at least it's not Scotch, okay? We're progressing.
You got a good point.
This is true. Oh, there we go.
Oh,
There's the
God.
Scott.
Oh,
See,
You had to invoke it.
You know what's coming.
he's like, challenge accepted.
Challenge accepted. Absolutely.
It's like a 2-pump chum. You know it's coming.
Rest in peace, David.
Love you too, Heather.
YW got an Eagle Rare pick, too. All right. Have you guys got those samples?
Yeah,
I
I've
got
already,
mine.
I've already drank half mine.
Oh,
they're behind on the times.
Whoa, this smells great.
Yep.
Oh, do I have another glass?
Anybody getting cola on that?
Don't know if anyone's got anything on it. Hold on. a
Yes.
second.
And cherry.
Yep.
Yeah,
Marzipan.
cherry brown sugar.
It smells like cherry. I'll give it that.
It's this is a
Ooh.
cherry.
I taste wood. I taste wood. I smell wood. Smells like damp wood.
You would know what damp wood smells like.
and tastes like.
Moist.
So if you had to rate the nose on a 1 to 10,
It's up there.
Wait, what was the question?
If you had to rate the nose on a 1 to 10.
It's very nosy.
7.
Ooh.
I'd say 7.
Mm.
It's
Maybe
All
6.
I'm really getting is wet logs.
No, sir.
Oh.
But
Hmm.
yeah. YW. If Bourbon Junkies rates the Pappy 15 as the best 2019, that's cool. I mean, it's just not my thing. But I look at it as, hey, I got to try it. That's cool, and I get to save some money.
Yeah.
you don't have to
Had a
feel
lot of
bad.
headaches searching for it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay, it may not be that complex on my nose, but I really like the smell of it, so I'll go 7.5. How's
I think
that?
you guys really nailed it. Like brown sugar, oak, cherry.
Getting a lot of brown
Wet
sugar and
logs.
cherry.
There's some cola in there.
I get cola and
Yeah, I just got
marzipan.
cola.
Cola, yep. Marzipan.
It doesn't nose like it's a real high proof.
Oh, there's
I
some
agree.
alcohol there.
Yeah, I think it.
There's alcohol in there, but it doesn't nose like it's a barrel.
I agree.
All right, well, cheers, everyone.
Yours?
Cheers.
Cheers. Hmm.
Man.
I'm waiting to see reactions.
This is old.
Ooh.
It's thick. It's got a lot of flavor.
Yeah.
I'm guessing it's higher in proof. My proof meter's off these days, but to me it
Put
comes
at least
across
over
like a
115.
finished spirit.
Jason,
Oh.
too.
That tastes
Brown
fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Yep.
Heather?
I'm putting it over 115.
I really want the finish to be longer.
Yeah, it's just kind of weak, but it's got a lot of tannins in it.
hey,
Makes my
Jason,
mouth
what's up?
super dry.
There's a lot of oak here.
Man, I'm not getting any of that.
Finish is about medium on it, but the flavor is fantastic.
Yeah.
Little
Really good.
savoriness to it right off the bat too.
My mouth's tingling.
It's good.
Hmm.
I get that cherry. I'm not picking up tannin. Not a lot of oak.
This has got some age on it.
You think so?
He said your proof meter goes off when you chug bottles of pot still.
Who said that?
YW.
Who is YW? He's busting my balls all night.
You're welcome.
Right. Yeah, to me it tastes like a finished bourbon.
No,
Does anyone else think that?
no,
I don't.
Yeah. Well, Jim, you're wrong.
no, but I can
Okay.
taste the age
I'm
on
always
this.
Yeah, there's the color and the oak enveloping the mouth. The tannins in the mouth would indicate that this is at least 10 years old.
I agree with David.
Someone said earlier that this tastes like cherry and Coke, and I'm definitely agreeing with that.
Yeah.
I
There's
get
still a
that.
lot of cherry.
I get cherry and cola, like with Bell Mead. I get that with a lot of Bell Mead products.
There's no ethanol on this.
Mm.
I agree.
I can't set it down. I want to just keep drinking it. It's good.
I
I
hope
like
this
this.
is fine because I want to go buy a bottle of it tomorrow.
Maybe Carrie would like it because it doesn't have a big finish.
Carrie would not
Carrie.
like it.
Well, that's what she doesn't like. She doesn't like it feeling like it's burnt. She doesn't like the finish.
Yeah, there's no Kentucky Hug.
I'm leaving that alone.
A little bit.
That's really good.
I think
Maybe
Corey
bourbon
knows. Talk about
connoisseur out of
me.
your life, I swear.
I'm not feeling any Kentucky Hug. Maybe I haven't
So,
drank enough yet.
The real question is, how much would each of you pay for it?
The real question.
Ooh.
That's such a beautiful nose on that. It's really nice.
Well, I wanted to
I'd
send
say
you guys something you would like.
45 is fair.
What's that?
I wanted to send you guys something you would like this time.
Okay, so Heather's in at 45. Corey's giving a thumbs up, saying he says it's higher.
Yeah.
I'm
Higher?
about $80.
$80.
I'm in that 80 to
Everything's
90.
California prices.
I'm cheap, so like, yeah.
110.
We'll just leave it at that. You're cheap. We got it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, actually, I think I was going to say 80, but then Corey said it, so I didn't want to repeat what he said.
You know, Brent and I do think alike.
Oh, man.
What if would it influence your pricing at all if I told you it was very easy to get?
No.
What if I said it was really hard to get?
No.
No.
Okay. You guys want to know what it is?
Of course we do.
Hang on, what, Kyle? What? Oh,
Ah,
Oh,
foolproof.
beautiful.
nice.
Foolproof, store pick, single barrel.
And what's the retail on that?
Retail is like 50, but good luck finding one with that.
Right.
Okay, so how much did you pay for that?
70,
Okay, so we're
What's the
still
proof in it, Kyle?
114.
114. Okay.
So
I said it was higher than 1.
Wow.
I will say, to me, I really wanted to hate the foolproof. I really did. I was really hoping it would be just like 107, but just a little bit more cranked up. To me, this drink's much more closer to like William LaRue Weller than it does
Yeah.
107 Weller.
Yeah.
Like it has
Agreed.
like more full body cherry, like
You never guess that was barrel strength. I wouldn't.
Yeah. What's the proof on it?
114.
114.
Okay.
That's the barrel entry proof.
How many years is it aged?
Yeah.
good question.
I think it's 8 or 9.
Yeah. That sounds about right.
I got my glasses mixed up and I drank Booker's instead, expecting a Weller taste, and it was really weird. Excuse the facial expressions. Whoops.
So I hope you guys enjoy it.
Yeah, I do.
Fantastic.
That's great.
Thank you.
It is
Thank
Yeah,
you.
it is. Yeah,
Yeah, thank
definitely.
you.
No, cheers to you guys, man.
Yep.
I'm empty. Me.
That's what I want every Weller to taste like.
Right?
I mean,
Good
that's-
luck.
No, I know. That's what I wanted 107 to taste like. If 107 tasted half that good, I would be more excited about it.
Yeah.
They're very different.
They really are. Like I said, like this tastes much more like Daddy Weller than Weller Jr. Like,
Okay, I got to go get Weller 107.
Oh, here we
I
go.
need to go grab another bottle. Be right back.
There we go.
Who's next?
this is like William LaRue Jr.
I like how it smells better than I like how it tastes. And I really do like how it tastes, but
Right?
the smell for me is just fantastic. I could sit there and smell that for a while.
Yeah.
I think
So-
I'm with you. I like the smell a lot better than the taste, but I'm not. Cherry Coke is not in my wheelhouse, so I like it, but it's just not my favorite.
So the RC6 to me is closer to William LaRue Weller than that.
Really?
That's a good comparison too.
Do we have that? Is
I
that
should have grabbed
No, I've
That's why I did it, Corey.
left it at work. I even grabbed it.
You left it at
Sure.
work. I got to see it.
I showed Aaron. I was like, "Look what we got! I need to bring this home." And then I
I was like,
forgot.
yay, we get to bring it home and we get to drink it. Oh, wait, it's at Kyle's work.
By the way, you're welcome.
along with
Yeah.
the other 80.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, David.
Very excited to see that
No,
ball.
Thank you, David.
I'm giving you shit. Jim, yours is on the way.
I haven't tasted it yet. I can't give you hearts yet.
Grab the
Little
RC6.
Tom's Foolery cask strength.
How is that?
What is that?
It's actually really good.
Lincoln Road has some pics of that. I've always
Do
wanted
they?
that place. Yeah,
Yeah, you
Hey,
should
guess
you
what?
should get
You
one.
know,
Travel down there often, Kyle.
we are. Do what,
we
Heather?
are-
Do you go down to Lincoln Road often?
No, only like a few times a year.
I'd say 2 or 3 times a year, which, once a quarter is pretty good.
I kind of felt like when I was walking in that place, like sunbeams were beaming down on me, rainbows everywhere.
Unicorns come out of the back.
Yes. Yes.
Your angel singing.
Someone's hiding in
Like-
bushes.
You pull up in front of the store and you're like, "There's good bourbon in here," and then you walk inside and it's like the
Ah!
Right.
Like, you know, like the whole,
Yeah.
Hey, Dram,
I know.
Bam, ma'am, how are you? Sorry, saying hi.
Hey, Charles.
Hi, Dram Bam.
What's up, Dram Bam?
So, do you guys want to look at doing a barrel pick of that one we were talking about, Backbone?
Sure.
I'm interested in
If it's
anything.
MGP at barrel proof,
If it's barrel proof, yeah.
Ooh.
I'd be down with that.
and I think retail's like $60 a bottle.
Wow.
So,
Corey's thinking, the wheels are spinning.
Corey's still on lockdown from like a month ago.
Corey's thinking, how can I spend $1,000 on this barrel pick?
Oh, perfect.
Well,
So
there-
Heather's
no,
frozen. You might as well
No,
pick her off.
no. I can't even pronounce your what in the Mup to Gras. Oh, it's like the dog from isn't that the dog that
Oh.
Just Say No, Mup to Gras? Or am I totally losing my mind?
McGruff.
You can come over here and say hi.
I'm sorry. I got nothing. Anywho, no, there's no earthquakes tonight. In fact, new rules on Bourbon Blind, 2 super chats. I will no longer be
frozen.
I know.
it will not happen. I will take sips. If I'm at the end of my drink, I'll finish it, but I am not bottle chugging again because I didn't get to enjoy any of my good bourbon. I'm drinking like 126 proof and I'm chugging it, and it's just not fun.
Did you bottle chug?
That isn't fun.
No, I didn't bottle chug. I just was pouring it down my throat left and right. I
You
thought
need to, like, on the nights that you're
moderation.
doing super chats, drink something lower proof.
I don't like lower proof.
Just
There are some lower proof
That's
stuff you
not
like.
true.
You lie.
That's why I can't say that anymore. You're right. I totally
Not only is it not true, they all have proof.
I know they do. It's all
Exactly.
Exactly. We will go make screenshots if we have to.
I choose to drink higher proof. I'm just not bottle chugging.
learn a little moderation, Aaron. Come on.
No, we're not all Jim.
That's
We
what
can't bottle chug William LaRue Weller. You know.
I mean, Jim did end up with his pants off that night. I'm just
Are
saying.
you shocked?
I did.
Yes.
I
Yes,
do
you
not
did.
remember.
Jim, is there any nights that you kept your pants on?
Ooh, that was
Probably not. Although, hey, I have to trust what you guys tell me.
The nights that he keeps his pants on are the ones that we should be concerned about.
All right.
Yeah, I know. There's now proof
We'll
that
take
it's
'em.
lower proof. It was
I mean, there was that 2 weeks he was sick, but other than that,
Right?
He was almost dead, so we'll give him a kind of pass. But
That was bad. And I can't taste proof now. I mean, literally. I drink like bottled and bond and it tastes, I swear it's 40 proof.
well, we'll give you a little bit of time. You'll get your proof tasting
yeah,
back.
Stella will get her groove back.
There you go. You know what's interesting is to watch when Heather had her other camera on and she'd walk out of the screen and then enter Corey's screen.
It's like they're in
That
the
was
same room.
When I say something to him, I look at him from across the room, and then I'm like, "Oh, that's weird."
Is it
Anyhow,
the Noble Oak bourbon?
no.
Charles was asking about it, and anyway,
I've
had it before. It's 2 to 3 year, I think, MGP juice finished in sherry casks. It's not great. It's not worth the
like 3 years total.
3. I think it's like
Or
3
3
year MGP juice finished in sherry casks or something like that. It's just
I mean,
not.
I don't remember you asking us about permission to buy that one in our chat group.
Huh? I didn't. Charles asked it.
Yeah.
Why? Okay, so we're not busting everyone's balls tonight. YW says he got an Elijah Craig pick and it's too smooth. It tastes like water. Totally agree.
Whoa.
That's a great problem to have.
Well, Well, at 94, I can agree with that. I mean, they're good. It's good, but yeah, I've had it when it's really, really smooth and it kind of lacks a little bit. That's why I just go for the barrel proof anymore, which I have some right here. 919.
Look at that.
Right here, within arm's reach. We do not
Here
have.
we go.
I'm shocked. Oh, wait.
All downhill from here, folks.
Regular, but you know.
That's what
We
Jim
do
grabbed.
have. Oh, you got the barrel proof too, Jim?
Yeah.
I will gladly drink with you, Jim. On
Oh
that.
no, I can't hang with you.
Jim, she said she'd go shot for shot with you.
Hells no, I don't want to die.
So
Chug for chug.
who's ready for some controversy? How about a little smoke wagon? Anybody?
Ooh.
Smoke wagon?
Where did you get that, Corey?
I did not get it from Crazy Nass.
I heard he got those barrels from you. That you actually picked them off.
Oh, and you drove them there, right?
Corey called the distributor and was like, "Wait, this is what's up."
That's awful.
Jim, Shauna's trying to cheer you on.
Right?
I know. Well, yeah.
Super chat, Jim.
Of course he is. We're besties.
Right? Is that a thing? Can you do that?
Start the cheap.
Yeah.
Super chat.
Shauna, super chat him.
$2.
Hey, Corey, how much is that?
$2 for a pot still chug.
Oh.
We'll do that shit for free.
I'm just glad you're live with us tonight because you know I don't have to worry about dying. You're on screen.
We don't have to worry about you dying.
Me dying?
Yes.
No, I'm not. We're not dying tonight.
Kyle,
What's up?
What's your super?
what was your best bourbon of 2019 that was not limited edition?
Ooh, good question.
Does RC6 count as limited?
Yes.
Yes, because it actually says limited edition right across it.
Does Elijah Craig barrel proof?
This one
No,
doesn't.
I would. You can get that pretty much everywhere.
I
It
would
doesn't
say
say limited.
Elijah Craig barrel proof, or this is going to be just totally random. I'd say New Riff.
Oh gosh.
Like New Riff.
That's a hard one.
Leave it to me to ask the stumper.
No, I'm trying to think of everything. Shiny Barrel was really good. I really like
Ooh.
that barrel.
But is
Shiny
that
Barrel was good.
That was your favorite Bookers of the whole year? Shiny Barrel?
Country Ham was better? We did this blind.
Shiny Barrel is mine for sure.
Country Ham was fantastic.
Country Ham was really good too.
See,
But I think
I
I've
thought-
leaned more towards the Shiny Barrel.
See, I said the same thing, and then we blinded it, and I that one was quickly proven
Debunked.
wrong.
I
Yeah, this is true.
haven't had the beaten biscuits yet, so I can't say definitively that Country Ham is the winner. But
We know
from
it
what
was-
I've heard so far,
YW.
from what I've heard so far,
ER.
You can wear it.
Oh,
it's all about the Country Ham.
and that's fine. I wasn't repeating it. I was just curious.
The country ham is amazing.
He would have scientific proven results as to what was the most important. Where's Pete? Who the fuck is Pete?
Who's that?
Pete, where are you at?
We lost him.
Probably smoking a cigar.
Right?
You see
I
that
Not
great-
drinking scotch like David.
No, Petey's smoking 2 cigars.
Drinking Bookers.
You're right.
Oh yeah.
what flavor of Booker's is always the question.
Exactly, because he's got all of them.
Michael Forbes, you need to go ahead and drink some of that because Country Ham is one. You can't go wrong with that.
Didn't we line up? No, we
What's your old thought on 1910? Old Forester 1910.
It's like bananas.
No,
Did you see what's
I like the 1910 a lot.
They all taste like bananas. They taste like good bananas. I'll give them that. They don't taste like Jack Daniel's bananas. Bananas Foster, creamy bananas.
what?
Jim, I'm gonna have
He did all 4 of the Bookers, and he preferred the Country Ham. Beaten biscuits to me is. Have you guys had beaten biscuits?
Yep.
Corey.
I have it here. I haven't opened it yet.
Straight up boiled peanuts to me.
It isn't. It's got more. Well,
It's majorly peanutty for sure.
it is very nutty.
Straight up nuts.
That's okay. I like that flavor. I have to be in the mood for it, but I like it.
I love it. I want to put that in pecan pie. Mike,
We should do a blind
hold
with
on.
all of the 2019
And now
Booker.
there's five.
Oh, Mikey,
Get him.
the man who drove all day.
Oh my god.
Man, you need to drink, my man.
You drove
Yep.
through like 3 snowstorms, didn't you?
You gotta catch up, brother. You gotta drink like half a bottle of Willet Pot Still, and you'll get caught up.
They don't
So-
have
You
it.
definitely got to do the sample.
We already did the sample,
Do you know
but
what
we
it
want to
is
hear.
yet?
Have you seen what it is yet, Mike?
I have not. No.
Okay.
All right, let's all be quiet.
Yeah.
Is that what you
we're all
poured?
quiet. We'll keep chit chatting, but
Yeah.
go ahead, smell it. Tell us what you get on the nose, and we'll go from there. Go ahead and interrupt us at any point.
Okay.
We could
well, go ahead.
weirdly stare at Mike the entire time. I'm just
Right?
What are you
Yeah.
doing?
It's horrible. Okay, so I can't see who this is because my stupid screen is in my way. Oh, no. It says I'm bouncing between screens. How do you whiskey says Old Forester or Old Fitz? There it
Old
is.
Forest.
Old Forester.
I would definitely agree on that as well. But
Forrester. That's another one that was really awesome this year is the birthday bourbon.
Mm.
Best in a
Haven't had
long
it.
time.
I'm a peasant.
I'll probably never get to have it, but yeah,
Peasant life. Hashtag.
I heard it's great.
we've been hearing. We'll figure out how
Jim,
to get some.
Yes.
what was your favorite non-limited edition bourbon of 2019?
Distiller's Cup.
Wheels, welcome to the chat.
But that's
So
limited
bourbon
edition.
would be by far batch 12, and it beat a lot of GTSs. It beat a lot in side by sides for me.
All right,
So, yeah.
Mike, what do you get on that nose?
You get some cherry, some vanilla.
Yes.
I think cherries was the number one answer across.
I've already tried it.
Wet logs.
I don't taste
Wet
get a lot of
log.
proof
Wet
on it.
logs. Do you smell the wet logs, Mike? No?
Smell wet logs. I didn't smell wet logs.
Wet logs.
Like underneath a stump, you flip a stump over and smell it.
Yes.
Like worm. No, I
He's
don't
from
get
the
that.
Let me just say,
Oh my God.
let me just preface this with Heather did not smell wet logs. She smelled, and I quote, wet wood.
There's a big
Moist
difference.
wood.
To which I replied, you would know what wet wood smells like.
Wow.
So what do you think of the taste? What notes are you getting on another note? We don't need to talk about Heather's wet logs. Don't choke.
Or how much you love is wet
How
wood.
much wood would a wet wood? We'll figure that one out.
How much wood would a woodchuck
Drink more, Jim. Drink more. You'll get it out.
I get a lot of oak in it, but I
No,
don't,
I'm okay.
I'm not, the finish
I sit all
doesn't
day
seem to
at
be very long.
Me too.
What's up, Mike?
What do you
It's not a
think?
very long finish to me.
So
No, you're right about that.
how do you whiskey asks, how about Stag Junior? Is that a limited release?
Oh, that's a
No.
good point. I mean, not here. I can get it like almost as easily as Wild Turkey 101.
Yeah, you won't get me any batch 12 though. I see how it is.
I thought I sent you one.
No.
No.
Okay. We
All right,
can do
I'm
that.
You got our
totally ADD'd on that.
We're like 6 months too late, but I can make that happen.
Mike, what are you thinking on the
Yes, I'll do.
sample we sent?
On the taste.
A price or the taste? The
Taste.
is good. Doesn't have a long finish. I like it. It's not real complex to me anyway.
I know I'm right.
You're
I know.
saying you're echoing the voices of drinkers past.
I say probably
Is
$30
the
bottle.
computer up yet?
If we told you, so this is the number one question Kyle asked everyone. If we told you that it was readily available, would it dictate the price you would pay?
Would it affect it?
Would it affect it?
Probably not. I don't know that I've ever had this.
Capital
I'm not
S.
gonna lie to you.
You haven't.
So if I told you it was a hard to get bottle, would you pay more for that taste in your mouth?
HORTS.
I don't think so.
Okay, cool. This is what you're drinking.
Wow.
Capital S.
I would
blown
highly
away.
recommend you not get a bottle based on your price.
So what you're saying is don't believe the hype.
Yes.
Oh, wait.
Man,
Shorts.
It's not a $200 bottle.
no.
What's
Corey
the,
Gibb was
second,
about
what's the
80 bucks.
secondary on there?
But it's good. Yeah, I'd pay 80 for it.
I'd be in at 80 all day.
I'm in.
Yeah.
Yes.
Secondary on it's like 300 to 400. Not doing that.
Unless you're
Do that.
trying to flip it, and then you shouldn't be doing that anyway.
This
Right.
RC6 is killing that one though.
Yeah, too bad I can't drink that right now.
Hang
Why?
on, I'll go get
Oh, you don't have any?
No, we do. It's just 4 miles down the road,
Oh, so you don't?
not local.
Yeah.
Wait, what does she not have?
Yeah, no, I have some, but it's at the liquor store that they won't sell me it for $500, so they
No,
won't sell it.
It's bought and paid for. It's sitting on Kyle's desk. Actually, no, it's sitting on Nick's desk. Because that's the last place I saw it, and I'm sure Kyle didn't pick it up.
That's the last place I would want it to be, at Nick's desk.
Mm-hmm.
His contractors aren't in town. It's okay.
I was gonna say, as long as it's not Nick's house,
Right.
it's okay.
Here's on that. What's going on then? Let's see. Along with I'm trying to scan up.
Yeah, as far as this year's releases, Larceny Barrel,
Ooh,
Rare
mash
Breed,
and drum. I am all down with that 17-year bottled and bond. Cannot wait.
17. Yeah,
Yeah.
and the Rare Breed Rye. I'm in on that.
And Larceny barrel proof.
Yep,
I'm definitely excited for that one.
those could be like my 3 things that I'm majorly looking for this year.
Funny. They're
Yeah.
2 for a rye. I am not
One of them's
surprised.
a Rye.
Did anybody see that video where a guy, I think it was Irish whiskey, and he was talking about here's the best way to enjoy Irish whiskey, and he opened up the bottle and just poured it down a toilet.
Yeah, I had a lot
Isn't
of
that
people
awesome?
pissed off at me.
Mike was the one that posted that.
A lot of people
Mike
got
was?
pissed off
Okay.
at me too.
I thought that was killer. And I tell you what, man, I think a channel where you do that with bourbon would be awesome. I mean, I hate to be that much of a dick to, some of the micro distillers, but in the vein of just being completely honest, and so some of the stuff that is just so hyped and you know what, I've got bottles that I paid over $100 for that I think the best thing to do is pour it down the toilet. And I'd love to stick that right in.
Barrel 15.
What's that? Yeah, exactly. And a few others.
I ended up taking that thing down because I got a lot of grief for posting that.
I love
Really?
that. That was awesome.
That
That was awesome.
that guy actually is the one that got me drinking bourbon. He's actually a weightlifter, believe it or not. He teaches weightlifters, and they were talking about bourbon. They always drink bourbon, and he's the one that got me drinking it. So, and he hates Irish whiskey, so obviously.
Mash and Drum just commented that he's thinking about pouring Jephthah Creed down the toilet. I'm saying post that video on Bourbon Blind Nation. You're going to get a ton of views, bud.
I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to do a bunch of them. and they're labels that people would think, hey, this is good. There's a lot of hype around it, but they just suck. I mean, to me, anyhow.
Can we start with Weller 12?
I'm not. Yeah, I haven't bought a Weller 12 in years.
What's David's drink?
Where would you rank Rare Breed in your top 10 of the year? I don't know if I would.
I know you're not a big fan of Rare Breed. You rate 101 over Rare Breed, which shocks me.
Every day.
Yeah. I don't know. The last time I had Rare Breed, the bottle was open for like a while, probably more than 8 or 10 months. And it was really good at that point. Like, it was really good.
I'm trying to remember.
I'd definitely take Rare Breed over 101.
Yeah, me too. And rare breed, depending on which one. I mean, it would be in my top 10.
We have both right now, don't we? I believe so.
Of course you do.
What do you guys think of the new benchmarks from Buffalo Trace?
There's a new benchmark.
Yeah.
Crickets. Fucking crickets.
They all said Buffalo Trace? Fuck those guys.
Right?
Now the question is, can I find the damn bottle?
Need to have Old Forester.
Yeah, How Do You Whiskey said Russell's Reserve kicks all ass, especially store picks, but then there's Knob Creek too. Yeah, I would take Russell's over any of the other Wild Turkey shelf offerings.
Well,
No one excited about Weller Single Barrel? No. God, no.
Well, we don't know what proof it is. Is it 93?
I mean,
or is
honestly, for it, you're gonna extend a product that already has shortages everywhere. Why? What for?
Maybe I'll go.
Stupid.
Or it's on the top shelf because it's tall. Not the top, just the top in the cabinet.
So I've got a question.
Okay.
Knob Creek store pick, Russell's Reserve store pick. Which one you
Do what?
Knob Creek store pick or
Yep.
Russell's store pick? Which one you got?
I reach
Kyle.
for the Russells. I reach for the Russells.
Kyle's going Russell's for sure.
Now, let's just clarify. We're talking about Russell's single barrel.
Yes.
Russell's
Knob
single barrel store pick.
Knob Creek, hands down, every time.
Erin wants the knob in her mouth.
Yep,
I mean,
because I
if
like.
I can get a Knob Creek 15-year bourbon for probably $10 to $15 cheaper
Probably.
than the Russell's single barrel, I'm going with that Knob Creek every time.
No.
Jim is in the.
I'm going with the knob every single time.
At 10 proof higher.
The knobber is good at 15-year. That's just you're going to taste all wood, and I guess that fits being a knobber. But no, I'm good with the single barrel. I can get that for $48 store picks.
I just like the flavor better on the Russells.
You can get the Knob Creek for $38. That's all I'm saying.
I can.
They're about 45 here.
Yeah,
Are they?
And Russell's
the
here.
Knob Creek store picks are 7.8. They're both good.
Well, the 15-year ones are getting more expensive now because it's rumored that they're going away. But I got it for $42 when I first started buying them.
Ooh.
Did you see someone in the Bourbon Blind Nation just got was it a 14 or 15? It was a 15-year Knob Creek pick for like $31.
What?
Yeah, that was crazy. I saw that.
That's a win.
Super jealous of that.
More of that? He was like, I went back, they're all gone.
Yeah,
Like,
for
son of a
$31,
bitch.
they were just like unloading those. That's crazy.
It was at Walmart.
What?
Yeah, it was the store pick for a Longhorn Steakhouse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and don't get me wrong, Blind Nation, I love Russell's store picks. They're fantastic.
I'm sorry, I have to pick my jaw up still.
I love them. I have several. Love
Okay.
to drink them.
So, Mup to Gras, and maybe eventually I'll be able to even say it.
Thoughts on Amaranth?
In
I
big
wouldn't know.
bold letters across.
I'll never get it.
Never
I
seen
will never be so lucky.
What is it?
the E.H. Taylor.
Grain of the Gods.
Amaranth.
E.H.
Grain-
Taylor. Yeah.
Never.
Is there an echo?
All together now. Like there was like a triple echo on that.
So I saw one for sale at a store nearby me. It was actually $1,000.
That.
Yeah.
There's
So
nothing on this planet that's worth buying $1,000 for a bottle.
I mean, they sold it.
Is it worth saving your weekly allotment and just buying one bottle for?
Shut up, Jim.
Yeah.
God.
Oh, I'm so glad that so many people like Knob Creek like me. It makes my day.
They can be wrong just like you.
You got to take the Knob Creek.
Yeah, seriously.
It's a mini Booker's for half the price.
And some of them are just as good as Booker's.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's even a mini Booker's. It's totally
all
different.
Improved.
Yeah.
There's some flavor
You know what's
notes that are
funny?
similar.
What's funny is that some of the regular 9-year store picks, if you write Knob Creek to find out the details on them, some of them are more than 10, 11, 12, 13 years.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
all the labels say 9-year.
Plus.
They do.
Well,
So,
it says 9-year, yes, but some of them are much more.
oh yeah.
I don't even care what it says, what it says on the label or what the distillery says. If you pick up a bottle and you like it and you look at the code on it, then just go buy a bunch more of it. That's what I did. I picked up, man, I don't know, about a case of the 9-year over at a county store. It was just drinking really good, and they had it on sale, and it was like $28 a bottle. So
My whole thing is like, and I still stand by, that is one of the best buys in bourbon right now.
I agree.
If you can get a
Yeah.
14, 15-year single barrel, 120 proof bottle of bourbon for $45,
You
that
can't
is
lose.
stupid good money.
Is that
Yeah, all day long.
Yeah.
Do it
That is
because you can't do it anywhere else.
right.
Yeah.
You
For
buy
me, that 14, 15 year, it runs the risk of being too much extraction of the wood.
I have had a 15-year
This couple
pick
of
that
real
was like
oaky.
straight up acid, oaky, like not good.
But I bet you if you took a bottle of a, maybe even straight Jim Beam and mixed it together, you might end up with something special.
Maybe.
Some
Some
of them are
people do this for
fantastic. Like I got one from Lincoln Road Package Store that's just amazing.
Yeah. He gets all the good picks, though. I mean, let's be honest.
They know what they're doing down there.
He does.
No, Naz gets a few good ones.
What a shithead. I love it.
Kentucky Spirit.
What do I want to drink?
We should have invited him into this. That'd have been good.
I don't know. What do you? I thought you were gonna drink some RC6.
I would totally do it. But
Brandon, we would totally do that, but
I don't know
think
where the
all my
bottle is right now.
Kentucky Spirit is all
There to your upper right.
Barreled
boxes
and
right now.
bottled. You mean
Yeah, you
barreled?
have to open up a new bottle.
Yeah, we can speak.
Oh,
Kyle's already slurring and screwing up his words.
please.
David, what did you think of that?
We're not to nose point.
yeah. Heather can't open the bottle, so I have to open this for her.
She's mildly retarded.
So Wheels, Brandon, he had, it was like a 15 or 16-year Kentucky Spirit pick.
It was good.
Ridiculously good.
Yeah, look.
That we drank a lot of bourbon when we were running around. I believe I remember that one.
You did it wrong.
That's really good.
Yeah, that was like stupid good.
You're a train wreck.
Yes, and it was very good. We have a couple. We do have a couple Kentucky Spirits randomly. So
What is
what's
in your glass right now? I just finished a Dickel Bottled in Bonds.
Rare Breed is in yours. In that one.
Which one?
Nope. I had poured you Rare Breed.
That's definitely not Rare
I'm
Breed.
just trying to take the glass.
I did. I totally did. I poured you Rare Breed and I handed it to you. So apparently we don't know what's in our glasses. That happens quite a bit. I am drinking.
Bayou Drams?
Weller.
Yes.
This is still the Weller.
Yes. 100%.
Which Weller was that?
Bayou Drams, you need to head there now.
Or in the morning because they'll be
Right.
closed.
They'll be closed in 2.5 hours, but still totally worth
Mhm.
it. You will always find something good there. It doesn't matter if you like Four Roses picks,
With you, or you just can drink out of the bottle.
but tequila, bourbon, it does not even matter. They have picks of everything. I got a bottle of Corazon. So I was super excited about that.
All right. Serious question here.
Oh God.
Gorilla sized chicken or a chicken sized gorilla?
Gorilla
Ooh.
sized chicken.
Yeah, gorilla sized chicken.
Because I don't like the way gorilla tastes.
They spit. They throw poo. I'd rather deal with the chicken, chop its head off, eat it. It'd be like
So
a T-Rex around, right? Or a Velociraptor.
Shia LaBeouf.
Talking
I'm
to you.
sorry, David. What
You know, it's gonna be everyone's gonna.
What was your best non-limited edition bourbon of 2019?
As in that Scotch.
And it can't be Dalmore.
We may have to throw a whole entire distillery out of this one.
You can even choose a rye.
Can it be George Foreman?
For me, I think for the best one that I tried this past year has to be the New Riff single barrel.
Cheers on that.
Absolutely. Cheers.
I'm sure Heather's right there with you.
And
in fact, on that note, I will pour. This is not a single barrel, but we're getting real low.
That's
some of that.
That's a super chat, Chuck.
Hell no.
Oh.
There ain't enough money in the world.
no, everybody gives me
Maybe in
shit.
the world. I do have my limits.
Jim.
Yes, sir.
Oh, bottle chug that.
Oh God.
Of what? What are you bottle chugging? I didn't see. I was
Do that.
Potrero?
See,
Potrero.
on that. That one didn't come home either.
I thought that was
What
going to
did
be.
David say was his favorite of the year?
Yeah, David. What? David said his favorite was New Ref.
It's the New Riff single barrel. It was just
basic.
What'd she say? Too basic.
I totally poured it for you, and I gave it to you, and you drank it.
I don't remember that.
I think it was in the Four Roses glass.
What'd you say, Heather?
It did not taste like rare breed.
Here, let's pour it again. Because
Oh my God.
So Corey, what was the best non-limited release bourbon that you drank in 2019?
Old
Does
Potrero.
A119 count?
What?
yeah,
Does A119 count?
I would say it does.
Yes.
So that was it.
Okay, that doesn't count.
okay. So Jerome Williams asks Dickel bottled and bond versus
Evan Williams.
Alvin Williams bottom and bond.
William LaRue Weller.
Yeah. I cannot do that sober. I can't do it drunk. I can't do
That's
it.
the best bourbon I had all year.
William LaRue Weller.
The Dickel Bottled and Bond, I think, has a tremendous amount of flavor. I mean, it delivers it hugely, a lot more so than the Evan Williams Bottled and Bond. But this past year, I just couldn't get past that typical Dickel Flintstone vitamin taste and anything. I mean, and you know, in prior years, I drank the shit out of Dickel, but 2019, everything that I had that was Dickel just tasted like chewable vitamins, and it just turned my stomach.
It's funny you say that because How Do You Whiskey just said that. Hey, does anyone else get Flintstone vitamins in any Dickel juice? And
I do. And you know, Corey was joking around earlier when I was talking about pouring something down the toilet, but I paid $300 for a barrel 15-year, and it's Dickel juice. And as soon as I had it, I damn near wanted to throw it out. I mean, I just couldn't. I mean, it's probably a really good.
It's just a testament.
Yeah,
Price doesn't equate good.
Okay.
How Do You Whiskey says we're forgetting about Wilderness Trail. Awesome. Peerless Bourbon. I like it, but for the prices that you're getting on Peerless, that's a hard one. And then you also have no one is mentioning the collaboration with Japan on Legion. I really liked Legion.
Yeah, but it's not the best of the year.
No, it doesn't come close, unfortunately. I mean,
Wilderness Trail's up there though. That's some good
So
stuff.
speaking of Wilderness Trail, is it Bourbon Enthusiast? They got their barrels ripped off from that douchebag. So as a result of that, I went and became a member of theirs, and they actually have a couple of barrel picks of Wilderness Trail that look really interesting, barrel proof.
awesome.
Well,
Plug for those guys because I think.
Yeah. Help me out.
Facebook user said he's never had Flintstone vitamins. I can never. Wow.
Drink some Dickel.
You never?
Drink some Dickel. That's what I do when I want my vitamins. I drink Dickel.
Jim, Dram Bam, enjoying the Dickel. That's your twinsy.
Okay.
You enjoy the Dickel. You like a little bit of Dickel, right?
So
Likes a
what
little
if, we
pickle.
could get what if we could get a barrel pick from Wilderness Trail?
I would buy all over that. Great people, great distillery, great everything. I love them. How many barrels
I'm on,
are you looking
I'm on
at?
board with that.
Their rye is off the hook.
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
One of the best ryes I've ever had is the Michter's limited release. And when I had the Wilderness Trail, I thought it was probably as good. I had to do a side by side, and it was so close. They're a little different. They're very similar, but it's phenomenal for a 4-year. I think it was rye. I mean, ridiculously good.
Really stupid good.
Oh my gosh! Props to those guys. They're doing a great job.
So I'll check on that too.
Oh.
So if the ECBP A119 doesn't count,
It does.
Woodinville.
She wants to eat your hair.
Woodinville.
Yeah.
From
You want
Los-
to explain? I've never even heard of that. You want to?
I mean, it came out of Washington.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. Then why I didn't hear of it. How old is it?
Have you answered?
No.
Have we?
Old enough.
Jeremy Williams wants to know what's the best rye for $35 or
Yes,
less?
YW. Yes.
Beautiful rye.
Which one?
Nah, Resurgence.
No.
$35 or less.
Oh, it's
And
45.
It's
That's
literally the only makers right now that's worth
$10
drinking.
pick up a bottle from ASW and go get Resurgence.
No.
That would be my answer.
No.
No?
Who said no? Someone said no.
I said,
I love
and I love the rye, but it's too different.
The George Dickel rye is
See,
pretty
maybe that's-
fantastic.
Maybe that's why I like it so much.
Wild Turkey 101 rye is pretty fantastic,
It is.
I agree.
Mhm.
and that's what $20.
Y'all are gonna have to excuse me. I just realized I forgot to call my mother.
No,
We were
it's
live.
not $20. It's more like $40.
You wanted to come watch
Wild
us.
Turkey 101 rye.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
a liter bottle.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
definitely.
it's a liter bottle, but it's still about $40.
Old Forester rye is also pretty awesome.
Old Foresters, yeah, that's really good.
It's really dilly.
I think I have a regular 750 for that. I don't think I paid for it.
Dilly.
Oh, then you must have the 81, not the 101.
The 101. Let me go grab it.
Bayou Dram says Dickel rye is pretty good. It is. It's
Have I
um
had-
it is
Oh.
sourced from MGP.
What?
So
Dickel rye is searched from MGP.
Dickel doesn't make a rye.
That is absolutely hilarious on so many levels in my book.
So we talked about the best bourbon of 2019 that was not limited release.
Uh-huh.
I know Jim will probably say the $300 bottle of barrel bourbon that he bought was the biggest disappointment. What was there anything that you guys bought that you were really looking forward to that was like, oh my gosh, this is not good?
Mm,
Yeah, there's been a couple.
Like what?
What was the question, David?
What do you
So-
not like of 2019?
Your biggest disappointment.
Biggest disappointment of 2019. You
We
like
defaulted you to the barrel.
The Dickel, or no, that Barrel 15. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
bad.
I'm done.
Old Carter Batch 3. That was horrible. That was. I wanted to kill myself after I bought that.
Just because it's the same thing.
I don't think that there's anything that Kyle's bought and it's come into the house that I was like, I'm never drinking this again. Pot still, but that's just standard. But not of 2019. However, that 2019,
I didn't buy a whole lot of bourbon in 2019.
right, and the
Holy fuck!
yeah, right.
flying leprechaun's gonna run across the room.
I mean, your nose is already growing.
Yeah, we have now entered like
He's gonna get.
Everybody in the chat knows you're full of shit.
even I know you don't get to 300 bottles, or sorry, 600 bottles magically from nowhere.
wow, that was good.
You've got 600 bottles, Kyle.
What we were, no. I honestly don't know how many we got, but we were at 5s and change. When was that? David ran the numbers for me. He was so kind to put it up.
Asshole.
What month was that?
Well, that you said you had 500 bottles, and I assume $50 a piece. That's $25,000 in bourbon.
Kind of
Right, but what month was that?
Oh, June.
That's what I'm trying. When did we have that conversation?
June.
Oh, so yeah, 6 months ago, 100 bottles. We're probably closer to like 700 or 800 bottles now.
No.
And how many boxes keep rolling in? And
Bitches be crazy.
yeah, I
I feel like Jim started this conversation, and it's just
Don't blame me. Don't blame me. I'm just sitting back and minding my own business.
I've got.
wow.
I know I
Minding
got
my own business.
for Christmas.
I mean, it's
Under your
okay.
wiener lamp.
Kevin.
Jim also constantly tells my wife that I spend $1,000 a week on bourbon. So
Is he wrong?
And has gotten him in trouble multiple
What do
times.
you do, Corey? Come on, man.
Right.
I mean,
She
I'm,
has her lawyer on standby.
Thank you,
I'm
Shauna.
still
This is
I'm
my
still
best.
on lockdown. I'm
No.
still on lockdown.
Shauna says, tell me about the studio you're going to build that definitely has nothing to do with the more space for bourbon. Thank you. And that literally sums it all up. Like, that's like the total mic drop. Because Shauna, like, literally watched us, like, pulling bottles out. And, like, they just keep coming. They're in boxes. They're under cabinets. They're in closets. It's like there's bottles, more bottles here. And now there's so many bottles that they're at the office.
There's only
Wow.
there's less than 100 bottles at the office.
There's less than 100 bottles at the office.
We need to start an intervention club for some of these guys. Like
In the-
Corey.
Not for you. We've seen your closets.
Which one? I mean, it's just
I'm talking to Jim.
oh.
Exactly.
Me?
Yeah, Jim's
Yes.
got all of us.
He's got like backups of GTS on backups of GTS. And he's sad. Oh, I don't have any more.
Oh, you want to know what the biggest?
I'm just a messenger. Don't turn it on me. I'm
I
going
got
to
the
start a club.
Someone asked me what's the biggest disappointment of 2019. Thank you, Heather. George T. Stagg. That was gross.
Yeah.
And I was
But that's
so-
limited edition, right?
No, it's
Yeah.
still drinkable. It's still if you didn't have anything to drink and someone put that in front of you, you would drink it. It wouldn't be your favorite jam, but you would drink it.
If we didn't have any alcohol in the house, I probably would drink pot still if that was all we had.
Ew.
No, you wouldn't.
I would mix it with something, but let's face it, there's pot.
Pot still margaritas? What?
George T. Stagg margaritas.
If you add enough Coke to it, you know, it'll be all right.
Wouldn't that be funny as shit? Dumping George T. Stagg 19 down the toilet. Yeah, this is the best way to consume it. There, suck on that Buffalo Trace.
you would have so much hate mail.
I would actually mix it with Sprite.
It'd be well worth it,
It's
though.
better than Coke and Sprite.
With
or
all the
Coke and
cherry and George T. Stagg, it probably is really good with Coke.
Yeah, but do you really want to spend that kind of money to mix it with Coke?
I don't know. Do we have any
It's
Coke?
coming down though. I mean,
Ooh, it's underneath the sink. Go for it. Please do it, because Lord God, it tastes like cough syrup.
Should I see how the 2019 with Stagg is with Coke?
For science,
No.
for
Yes.
science, right? Everyone needs to do this for science.
You should
Oh.
take a picture of it
But
and
bring Sprite too.
send
There's
it to the Facebook
Right.
group.
I say we do
Like
this.
the whole room. Not room. Yeah, the group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will get pictures. Let's go. Let's do this, because something needs to happen with that.
Quit.
It was awful.
We'll see if we have Coke.
We do. I know we do. It's under where the Sprite is. Sprite and Coke with George T. Stagg. That's what we're
Serve
going
it
to
with a lime too.
We don't have any lime. I have lemon.
That might work.
Coke. I want Sprite. Sprite and cherry taste better than Coke and cherry. Then take Coke. Not up
What-
your nose.
what sucks is we've got retailers that are apparently looking at the web and seeing what people are saying about the different bourbons. Old Granddad,
What has Corey got?
He's got the 1988
Old Dusty.
yeah,
That's a good Dusty.
I've got some of that left.
A little 1988 old granddad.
That's nice stuff.
It was very good. Isn't that? You sent us a sample of that, correct? I'm not completely losing
Yeah.
my mind yet.
Number
I did.
three. Number three.
ADHD says that Evan Williams bottled in bond is yucky.
Liar.
How do you whiskey says I can't watch this? I'm gonna walk my dog and hope this crazy talk is over.
I've had a lot of variation. I've had a lot of variation in that.
Howdy whiskey. You know, you got to do what you got to do. Cough syrup
Right.
is just not my flavors. And no, we're not having any earthquakes tonight. I promise.
Whoa.
I love how you've now coined the phrase, Corey. I really appreciate that.
Which one?
Earthquake.
Oh, Earthquake Aaron?
I'm the one who named you that.
Oh, Heather,
So-
sorry.
So
we'll give Heather the props on that one. I heard it first out of Corey's mouth. I'm sure that it came out of yours first.
So my worst bourbon of 2019, most disappointing, would have to be, there was here in Indiana, they did a Joseph Magnus single barrel store pick, which was essentially 13-year,
Oh God.
0.6 proof MGP juice. It was $100, and it was just Kyle described like the 15-year Knob Creek could be like an acid bot or whatever it was. Oak tannin acid. It was not good. And
You didn't bring the Sprite.
I couldn't find it.
Oh Lordy, it's right next to the Coke. Only a guy would claim he couldn't find it.
Describe the Dusty. It's very simple, YW. It is butterscotch bomb.
I got a
Brewery.
cold one.
Oh, I don't care if it's cold or not.
Ready?
Only
Yeah,
right
it's
now.
No.
I'll just say this.
is it a National Distillers?
National Distillers knew what they were doing, and it is a butterscotch bomb.
It's very drinkable. Very good.
I can't believe you guys are pouring Coke in that.
You didn't get it.
I think it's glass. Here's a
That's
glass.
hard. That's hard to watch.
It's gonna taste like cherry Coke.
That's what I'm hoping for.
I hope not, because I don't like cherry Coke.
It's very drinkable, YW. Very drinkable.
Don't do that. Yeah.
needs more Coke.
It doesn't take much.
No,
Mine
it's
said
like cherry
tragedy.
cough syrup.
I can still taste a ton of cherry through that.
Granted,
Chase it with something better. Chase it with some boogers.
I think the toilet needs it instead of us.
Mike said he'll take it.
Kyle, if you're not going to use it, I'll take it.
Okay.
I think Mike already cooked dibs on it.
Oh, damn. All right.
ADHD whiskey said he's too poor to mix my Coke with Coke, let alone GTS.
I feel you.
Right?
I got that old that old granddad, that Dusty right here.
Still
Oh,
got
yeah.
some left.
Very nice.
Oh yeah, I scrolled that bad boy away.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Just double checking on something really quick. God, that was
Let's go,
awful.
Earthquake.
Yeah, welcome to the club. Hi, you're a little behind.
Evan Williams is not Yucky McYuckerson. You are crazy.
I'd rather have a liquid IV tsunami. I would rather have a liquid IV tsunami than drink that George C. Stagg again. That was totally the worst disappointment of the year.
And it didn't taste better after a couple weeks or maybe even a month
No,
of
it's
just
not awful.
you
It
know?
still tastes like cherry cough syrup. So if that's a flavor profile you like, you're gonna love it. It is absolutely amazing. Are you out? Awesome.
You know, Corey, the closest that I could get to this would be bomb burgers,
We've been on for an hour.
Oh, interesting.
right? That's the closest
I'm not
contemporary spirit that I could
Tomorrow's
think that would be like this.
Okay.
I think the real question here, Aaron, is would you take the 2019 GTS over Hell Rock? Which one would you pick?
That's a hard one. George she's back.
Yeah.
Was Hell Rock's number 17, right?
That Hill Rock Solera aged is just trash.
Hold on. Wait, hold on. I thought Hell Rock was December 17th. What was December 17th? What's Hell Rock?
Hill Rock.
Yeah, Hill Rock.
Hill Rock Solera aged is one of the million Dave Pickerel started
I've had that one.
distilleries.
Okay, so I can't answer that question. I haven't had it. I instantly, when you said that, I went to December 17th, and someone could tell me what we drank.
Distillery 291.
There we go. I would drink George T. Stagg over Distillery 291, but that's pushing it. And I haven't had the one you just said, so I don't want to make a liar of myself. I'm awful with names, as we all know.
I'll do you a favor, and I will not send you a sample.
Oh, I want to do someone has already volunteered to come on and drink with Kyle the worst of the worst to find out what is the worst bourbon.
That'd be awesome.
So please.
All right, Jim, come on down, buddy.
No way. I want to super chat that bitch.
I'm gonna do it live. I'm gonna do it in a flight fight of like the worst of the worst, and we'll just have it like a football March Madness of what's the worst and try and pare this down.
If you do Coke and GTS like 80-20, it's pretty good.
If you like don't like cherry, like I like real cherries. Give me the black cherries. Even the cherries that you
The
had,
Luxardo cherries.
those were okay, but borderline.
Those are fucking delicious, is what they are.
Sounds like a job for Rat Gut, yes. But December 17th, and that's how I'm going to refer to this. If you have not checked out December the 17th, it takes a lot for me to remember something. I don't remember the name. It was that bad, but I do remember the date. It was December 17th. It was the most god-awful, worst bourbon I have ever tasted. And I even said it in the video that I would rather be drinking pot still.
Oh, so good.
Heather, what is so good? What are you drinking?
The RC6.
Oh yeah, that's
Yes.
really good.
I
Oh,
hate
good.
you.
Yeah, Aaron, you should really be drinking some.
Yeah, I really should, shouldn't I? That's all right. I'm going to pour myself a glass at like 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon.
Well, Corey sent me 4 bottles, so that's how much he likes me over you guys.
So,
Uh,
Jim, 5 o'clock, we will go live if I can figure out how to make this happen, and we will drink our RC6.
Let's do it.
So,
And
Mike, what was the best bourbon that you had in 2019, Mike?
Just bourbon.
Yeah, and not a limited release like George T. Stagger, because I mean we know you get all the BTAC stuff, but
Right. Is the Elijah Craig barrel proof? Can I use that the small batch?
Yes.
oh hell yeah,
Yeah, I just got that C919. That was really
Oh,
good.
lucky
you did? Oh, that's right, I remember that. I was so
Yeah.
jealous.
Oh, listen to Mike. I never get anything up in Michigan. It's so heavily allocated, and then he
That's
gets.
it though.
And I haven't even seen the bottle. Do we have some? Are you hiding that from me too?
Yes.
The answer is always yes. C9 went to
No, I don't have that one yet. I can't find it.
At least he's not hiding that from me because
I can't find it either.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
What a dick.
How do you whiskey? Regular cherries or bourbon cherries?
And wait a minute, what's a bourbon cherry? What the
Bourbon
hell is-
Bada Bing cherries.
What the hell is a bada bing? You sound like you're on like
I
Soprano.
mean, the
Frasier.
Sopranos. The
Frasier.
Bada Bing.
Bada bing.
No, bada bing wasn't that was Seinfeld. It's sad that I can pull that out of my.
But Bing cherries are a thing,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we just looked it up. I've never even heard of them.
as are Rainier cherries.
You are
As
so
long as it
bougie.
tastes like cherry cough syrup, I'm all for it. I love real cherries. UK sports fan says, I tortured Buffalo Trace and haven't.
Toured?
Oh, tour, not tortured. You can torture it, or you can tour it. Okay. I toured Buffalo Trace in Heaven Hill today and picked up a bottle of Blanton's and a Henry McKenna 10-year bottled and bond. Also picked up New Riff at Total Wine in Louisville. Awesome.
Hashtag winning.
Yep.
Man.
That's a win. I was expecting a question after that big old long thing, but awesome picks. Definitely like New Riff and Blanton's is very good.
Right. everybody like New Riff. It is ugh.
I think you got a bad
Not
bottle.
good.
We've had one bottle.
No,
Wait,
two?
hold on a second.
Two?
We got two bad bottles.
Two bad bottles.
I'll
I
send
don't
you
know
a
about
sample of
that.
mine.
Brian.
Can I send you a sample of mine?
Trash.
We'll send you a sample of mine. We'll see if you like mine. Maybe it's I can't drink Moscato in California. My mom and I picked up 6 bottles of bad Moscato in California. I like it out
I mean,
here.
I don't drink because it's pretty gross, but
Out here it's not. It's weird. Like we picked up 6 bottles in California and my mom's like, this is disgusting. I'm like, yes, it is. And we popped open. I'm like, no, this is a fluke. Picked up another one. I'm like, okay, no. Come out to Tennessee, drink some Moscato. Same bottling company, the whole 9 yards, totally awesome. So there must be something with the humidity, the air. I don't know. Maybe just crossing state lines. We'll send you a sample.
that bourbon just turns terrible when it crosses state lines. It just can't handle it.
But it's just Moscato. I'm like, it's wine.
Cut out for this shit.
It's wine.
Jonathan,
Your area.
Jonathan Rabone just got his first Pikesville.
I see
Congratulations.
Oh, he got
Nice.
to
That's a
see
really good one, my friend.
And he got a C919. Eventually, I'm going to be able to say that one too.
That Pikesville is a top shelf rye.
It is.
Yeah.
No question.
That not only is it a top shelf rye, it's also when you think of rye, that is it.
Textbook.
It is.
Yeah. Total textbook rye.
Okay, can we all please stop talking about RC6? Is that
Kyle may not live.
I only have 1 bottle. I need at least 3 more.
No, you need to get the fucking bottle out of the office.
Totally know how you feel,
20 minutes in. I can use the
but I happen to have them.
Heather,
I'm
stop
sorry.
there.
Do what, David?
I said, Kyle, I'm sorry.
No, you're off.
You want me to go drive to my work right now?
No, I don't want you to drive. I should have had Christy go drive. She's been
It's 4 minutes. You said that.
Tell her to stop by the office.
We can talk about Aaron's earthquake, and Kyle will be back by that time.
Whoa, $90 at Heaven Hill Distillery for Pikesville?
Oh my God!
Ouch.
Dang.
Give me your address. I'll sell it to you all day long for $80.
What a dick.
He might even throw in some NAS specialties.
My partner's Naz.
So, Jim, I got to know that the Knob Creek rye that you got,
Yeah.
how would you rate that
He
against
doesn't
other
wanna know.
ryes of the year?
Say that again.
How would you rate that against other ryes from this year?
Are you talking about it's like it's got a funny name to it. It was a store pick.
No, the Knob Creek rye. Yeah. Go over there.
Yeah, I've got a Knob Creek rye, a barrel proof rye.
No, the Knob Creek rye, the store pick that you got.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. It's different. I mean, so for example, I couldn't, and I don't even like to mention this label, but I will, because I'm sure everybody will forget about it. But for example, I couldn't compare that to Old Potrero, right? They're so different, but it's not unlike that in terms of how awesome it is. It's just so different. I mean, it's a phenomenal rye. I would say for that style of rye, it's got to be one of the best that I've ever had.
Okay.
So
I know
the price.
I intended it to, but yeah, I mean, it's really fucking good.
Trust me, I
For
heard
the
it's
price.
You can say it sucks. It won't hurt my feelings.
No, it's phenomenal. It's unique. A lot like Old Potrero. Oh shit, was I supposed to say that? Anyhow,
You're good.
Potrero is really unique too, and I couldn't compare that. I wouldn't compare that to the Knob Creek because they're just so different, right?
Yes.
Would you?
No, I mean it's definitely different.
You're talking
Yeah.
about Resurgence, right?
Yeah, no, not Resurgence, Knob Creek.
I don't see.
The Beast from the East store pick.
Yeah, the Beast from the East. I mean, it is a Beast from the East, and I wouldn't even compare it against the Resurgence because it's just so
They're
different.
totally different. It's night and day.
I mean, I would compare the Old Potrero to the Resurgence, and I would take Old
And I
Potrero
I would take Old Paturo over Resurgence. Old
To me,
Resurgence
the,
needs to age a little more.
To me, the Knob Creek is more of a. I don't want to say it's a textbook rye, but it is more of a textbook rye than like.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, in that regard, for more of like what you expect a rye to taste like,
Right.
it's hard
And
to
that's
beat
the
that
problem.
one.
I like the off ryes. Like I really do like Beast of the East. I love Old Paturo and I love Resurgence.
I would take the Midwinter's Night's Dram over Old Paturo.
Oh,
What I-
Yes.
What I
Like
think
that-
being from the East, it delivers it so heavily that it seems unique.
All right, that's it. We need to we need to have Nick hates ryes. You know what?
Oh.
Nick's gonna do the intro. Nick will do the intro. We
Okay.
like it. We need to put there we go. Aaron can't talk anymore.
So I'll take the unpopular stance because it's expensive, but it's really good.
What is that?
Cornerstone.
That is really fucking good.
Yeah, but so is this.
That is really
You
good.
know what? You're right.
Talk about RC6.
It really is. Cheers, Jen.
David's got his bottle too.
I swear to God, I put that in the car.
Who doesn't have your bottle? Where's your bottle?
Oh wait, it's at the office.
Hey,
Start walking.
You can have it at lunch tomorrow. How's that sound?
No, I'll have kids
Hey, well, we're in school.
tomorrow.
We're in school.
4. I'll have 4 tomorrow in the
We're in
afternoon.
school.
4.
I like that, Heather.
It is so fucking good.
Is it dilly or is it more like
RC6?
yeah?
It's weeded. There's no.
Yeah.
We were talking ryes. Why do I think RC6 is a rye? Because we've been talking ryes and everyone keeps pulling up RC6 and I haven't tasted it yet. I have no clue.
You haven't? The RC6s?
I think every time someone says RC6, Kyle has to take a shot.
Nope.
Getting this like red shit off is a pain in the ass.
I thank you. I broke a nail doing it.
I mean,
yeah,
right? I had to get a pair of pliers out.
Knife.
So someone said Pikesville is the same
Can I pour
national.
another? Yeah.
Yes, it's a few years younger, but side by side, is it worth the price difference?
Well, it's
So it sounds like a
Do that
new
again.
versus that. I'm all for doing some.
For me, there's a good Russell's Reserve rye single barrel,
Oh God.
good as Cornerstone.
Yeah, I agree.
No.
But going back to that
Over here.
Knob Creek, that's just the beast from the east. It's a freaking monster.
It really is.
Oh my gosh.
We did that blind against the Knob Creek Rye Barrel Proof that they put out, and
Wouldn't
out of
even
other
care.
people, like every person picked that beast from the east.
Yeah, I mean, I would eat that one alive. But it is unique. I mean, that's for me is the difference. I mean, and that's what I noticed about a lot of ryes. Like for example, the Russell Reserve single barrel. That's pretty unique. So it's hard to compare them. I don't like to do that in a lot of cases.
Can I comment on that?
That's a barrel. You love that shit. Give the chocolate malted rye then.
You doing, Corey?
David, where'd you snag that RC6
$9.19.
at?
Ow, where it should be.
what's that?
Where'd you snag that RC6
All the way
at?
in the back.
There was a local liquor place that had 12 bottles on the shelf.
So
How many do they have now?
A19?
They're
Next one.
how do you whiskey says Old Patero port finish was sold out when they got it when they got to Benny's. Has anyone had the Old Patero port finish?
I have not, but I've read good things about it.
That sounds like something that needs to happen in my mouth because I love port finish.
How have you not had
Is that
that before?
C919?
What?
Is that C919?
It is.
Oh yeah, you betcha.
Just a skosh. Wow.
Just,
Just a skosh.
just a skosh there, eh?
Just a score.
Hey, Jim.
Yes, sir.
Jim, do you have any 919?
He does.
But I have this one.
So
Maybe
Hey,
a few more.
you know, if I got it, it's fucking easy to get. So
Kyle, what do you think of the 919?
Hey, Kyle.
How do you say that? I haven't had it yet.
I got
I haven't had the
919.
RC6 either, so and we're doing great over here.
Yeah,
Would you put the 919 or the A119? Kyle?
B519.
So Jeremy Williams wants to know. He says, "What is the R6?" We're talking RC6, and that is
Maker's Mark.
Yeah, make it
I was right. Yay! I can do this. It would help us all.
So this is actually my first time having the 919. I'm excited.
I like it.
Spend more.
Mike Blake
I
is
don't
looking stupid with a live chat between each other. We'll comment as much as we can on you guys. Go ahead and feel free to keep commenting. We will get you in. We talk pretty regularly with the six of us. So yeah, we are all good friends, and we love to have everybody on the show. We do this once a month, yeah. So feel free to comment. We continue to interact you all in the chats. It isn't our usually tuned program, I should say. But
I
yeah,
have no clue where you're going with this.
I don't know. I'm just chatting with people in the
You were great.
people in the chats, and Mike's not giving us some love right now. So I was.
We'll be back with some regular.
Time to die.
So, David, you never answered my question. How many more bottles does that local store have?
None.
Oh, well, that's
Oh,
sad.
that's tragic.
I know. It's really sad because I bought 2 bottles because I wasn't sure if I liked it, and I went back the next day and they were all gone.
Of course.
2 bottles, but you weren't sure if you liked it?
Yeah, because Kyle
Jim.
and also because Kyle said he recommended it very heavily.
The
What was
RC6.
That being said,
are we talking
you guys all like it.
It's all right.
RC6?
Yeah.
Yeah, and don't anybody buy it. It's horrible.
It's fucking terrible.
It's
It's terrible.
If you like it with Coke,
$10.
The RC6 is Maker's Mark special brew, right? Where they put on the back of what they put in the staves and all the
It's
rest.
all-
No?
it's not even that special, to be honest with you.
What is it?
What are the staves, David? It's
Yeah,
10,
turn the bottle around, show everybody, and then we can all read it.
Is it? No, you can't.
Oh, okay, fine. Then
Yeah, I'm definitely going to agree with Jonathan. It is very nutty.
So what is it?
Very
I thought we could
This
read
is the
that
919.
now.
It's all 10 staves of American.
It's 10 virgin toasted American oak staves.
Damn.
There you go. Thank you.
Okay.
But
It's barrel finished for amplified notes of fruit, balancing sweet and spice.
You all right, Heather?
There's a whole bunch of fucking awesome in there.
I'm in love right now.
Yeah, it's an ass kicker though.
It is an ass kicker. It kicks your dick in.
It's only 130.
Inside out.
Yeah.
Right.
And when you
Oh,
don't have one,
wow.
it must really be fabulous.
So it's definitely got a lot of nut to it. Peanuts.
I like how Carrie can read it.
Caramel. You can definitely taste it's got age to it.
We need to
Got a
Heather
good
doesn't
finish.
So is it wrinkly? Is that what you're saying, Heather?
What? What?
we need some more description on these nuts.
No, they're moist.
Oh, these nuts.
These nuts.
It's more, it's
Carrie
moist
said that
enough
means
to-
Heather likes it because it's nutty. I love my best friend.
Mm. So, David, the Stag Junior Batch 12. What were your thoughts on that?
Stag Junior Batch 12 is phenomenal, man.
It is.
It's what I wish. It reminds me a lot of the 2016 George T. Stag that I tried that was just phenomenal. I know it's not that strong It's not that. It's not
How
that.
are we feeling at this
It,
game?
just, it had. It was just really, really solid. I mean, I love Stag Junior, and that's the best.
For me, it is too. Yeah, I agree.
David, ask us how well we think about 12.
Because we don't got it. Like this is the whole Aaron and Kyle don't have the bottle show. We should really pump our numbers.
Go get your bottles, Jim.
No, those ones I don't like.
I'm glad I have 2 more bottles of that batch 12.
He can't even.
Yeah, I mean,
7
Corey,
is better than a 12.
I mean, listen to Corey. He's hoarding it.
Fight me. I said it.
Mike, how
I'm
did
not
you
hoarding anything. I'm going to drink it all.
how
What
did you like the Midwinter's Night Dram?
Oh my god, I love it. It's so good.
Yes, it
What?
is.
What scene and what act do you have?
Act 7, Scene 6.
Haven't had that one.
Oh, you haven't?
Mine's 7-3.
Yeah, 7-3.
So
The seven,
7-3 is
the 7,
good.
6. I had that same one, Mike, and it's really good.
Yeah, it's this and that Old Potrero. Man, that stuff is just.
Oh, you Old Potrero, you've had that too?
Oh no, Corey sent that sample, and
I don't know what you're talking about.
I have to get Corey's address so I can have my booze sent to him. So because Michigan sucks.
So
Jeep Squawk
YW
said he
says,
opened his and went back and got 2 more.
so YW says that Jason liked the batch 12 over the 2019 George P. Stag. I'm assuming he's talking mash and drum with Jason.
Yep.
You can't get much worse than the George T. Stag. So I'm hoping and I'm glad that he liked the batch 12 over it because I haven't had batch 12, but I can tell you what I think of George P. Stag right now.
Corey, send them a bottle of it, will you?
What?
Send them a bottle of batch 12, will you? This is getting painful.
No, don't worry about that. He'll just leave it at the office. It'll be fine.
We have literally no more room in our cabinet or storage area. Like
that's
it is
why you're building a studio.
into the shelf.
All right.
I have a solution.
I'll send a sample then.
You can send all of us samples of everything.
How about you all just come here
We'll
and
eliminate
all
some
of it?
space.
Yep, I like
Done.
that. So y'all can come here and drink it.
I'm down.
That works.
And that's why
Open
Kyle's
bar.
building. So we're building a bar. It's going to be / studio space. So that'll be amazing. So that we're not using like A, our kitchen, or B, our living room to film. And
We're dragging lights in and out.
yeah,
and-
I'm super excited to stop dragging lights in and out so that like people can see us.
By the way, same goes for all of you guys. You come out here,
I'm
you
there.
can drink.
Summer. I'll knock on your door.
I really hope you do, Aaron. It will be
5-0.
fantastic.
5-0 happens this year.
Yeah.
July.
We'll all go live. I'll be there.
Square.
What's 5-0?
And if you guys come out here, bring your own fucking whiskey.
Ooh.
Fuck yeah, we're tearing up Jim's cabinet. Tear that motherfucker up.
Jim, I'm gonna try and make it to Virginia,
Definitely. Let me know where you go.
Maryland. Yeah,
Maryland.
Whatever
He's
that
in
place is.
Maryland.
Close
I
enough.
mean, it's close enough.
Same diff.
Counter
Yes, thank
space, Carrie. It's a lot more than counter space at this point. There's bottles everywhere. And it's not a bad problem to have. It really isn't. But at the same time, it's like, really.
Mike Blake, I don't think I have enough open bottles to drink with these guys. They drink like 20 different things every night and won't drink the same thing for months.
What do you do? I mean, like, there's a point where you're like,
you have to
okay,
get through it somehow.
yeah, like,
I'll
so,
take some of that.
yeah. Well,
No.
it probably has maybe a dram, maybe 2 at most poured out of it. Hold up. Here's another one. Oh, it's the Old Forester 100 proof rye. We were just talking about this. I'll pour myself some.
That's
I
been
mean,
open for
yeah.
a few months.
And like, I mean, we review these on the show, and then it's like, okay, so we review them. Now what?
Well, I mean, drink
Makes
it.
sense.
Well, we will eventually, but if we drank every bottle we opened like one at a time, we would be here for 90 years.
This is why I share bourbon.
You got to drink it faster, Aaron. Why do you think we're doing all those super chats? It kind
Right.
of
Because I told you I can't. I
We're
try.
trying to make counter space for you when we do that.
Jim,
it's a public service.
What I'm hearing is I just need to keep drinking and then I'll have counter space.
Yeah.
How do you whiskey, August 18th?
There you go. You wanted an answer? There you go.
hey Jim, have you had the 919?
I'm drinking it right now.
Yeah,
Do you
all
feel
y'all
like-
have it.
Maybe it's just
My
because I've had a
Corey.
couple drinks in me already, but I don't feel like the finish is really there.
I want to compare it against the A119 because the A119 was my favorite. The B519 I wasn't. It was good. I mean, they're all good. But
519 was the
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
you think the B was the shit?
And B519.
Say that again.
I think Kyle thinks the 519 was the shit.
It was, yes.
They
No, for me, that 119 was. I like this, but I need to do a side by side because I mean they're all good, but I appreciate what you're saying. You know, maybe the 119 is better. I just need to get both of them out, and I just don't walk up the stairs again to do that.
Look at my wife. That's why I blind pour Corey all the time.
Lewisburg.
I think there may be another reason or two that she does that.
Oh, hold up. Where is
You don't
okay?
have to hold up.
No, I just was totally like, there's a Lewisburg and Lynchburg Bourbon Festival. That's like in our backyard.
I was from Chirac.
Oh, okay.
They're different, Heather. I mean, they're both really good. The C919s.
Why is this just Facebook user?
Because they're on Facebook.
Oh,
Which is
hey,
why-
Chirac, come on over to
Really good.
YouTube.
I-
See your face, or at least your
I
name.
feel like I put the 119 over it.
Mike Blake, I've got 34 open bottles. It's all good.
34.
Keep those numbers up, David.
I know.
Is that counting Scott?
Trust me, I got to pump my numbers up. Those are rookie numbers.
He's trying to get down to 10. You need to
I
drink.
actually am. I'm actually trying to get down to 10 bottles by the end of the year.
But why limit
With the
it?
fucking year just started, you got a long way to go.
There's my
Be
better.
better, David.
Carrie, he doesn't know what he has. That's why he said that.
What?
So I tried to call my mom earlier, and now she pops up in the chat. Hi, Mom.
Oh, we got to stop swearing now.
Ah, nah. She doesn't fucking care.
Jim, I know exactly what I have.
Apparently not, my friend. She wasn't pouring at my place, bro.
I'm trying to finish whatever I poured myself. I have no clue what this is at this point, so that I can
I'm
do the
hungry
full
again.
pour dry. Do you have another glass?
Someone mute Carrie.
A couple. Oh, here. Rainforest. Here's the George Cheese Stag and Sprite. I don't recommend
How
it.
much of that you drink?
That just belongs in the toilet. That's about all.
Just send it my way.
Gladly.
I'll try it.
Speaking of the toilet,
All right.
Aaron, you mentioned the earthquake, but I don't think that was public knowledge.
Yes, it was. That was on December the 19th. I literally fell.
I remember when it was, but I think that was like post live.
No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
Nope. There was no post live that night, honey.
Oh,
Oh. Yeah, it went down like that.
okay.
Yeah, that was all live. So if you want to catch the replay, that was December the 19th. I'm not that drunk that I can't remember that, unfortunately.
Mhm.
I never watched it because David kept me told me what happened, and I didn't want to feel bad for you, so I didn't look at it.
You can go home and watch it. I think it was hilarious. The best comment, and I would love to figure out who gave me that comment. I need to actually go back through that. Someone actually, we tried to count it again. Shauna watched it again and was trying to keep count of shots and everything else. Somebody on Bourbon Blind Nation went through and was like, okay, here's the stats. And they literally named
19 shots.
It was
19
19
shots
shots.
for Kyle and I, 17 shots for Shauna, a new
World record.
what's the
Here I
word?
saw Bruce proof.
When I fell, I went down hard.
Kyle, did you even have a buzz on
Eating
some 19
biscuits?
shots?
Or have you tried the batch
No.
13?
Kyle wasn't even feeling it.
No,
He's
he
a-
Have you
wasn't.
tried the batch 13?
Oh, he was feeling it. He just wasn't feeling it as much.
That's not open. That's open.
He's the machine, man.
Oh, he's definitely a machine.
I'm the machine.
Fuck that bitch.
It's Russia.
This is Russia.
So if you have not watched, who's the
Bert Kreischer.
if you haven't gone ahead and watched Bert Kreischer, go ahead and watch him because he is the machine.
Heather's going all in.
Is that 12?
I mean, I'm coming from 130 proof, so you can't really go much elsewhere.
That's right.
Is that batch 12 she's drinking?
It is.
13.
13.
Oh, 13? So I'm interested what you think about that, Heather. And do you have batch 12 there to compare it to?
We do.
I'm sure you do.
Hold on, give me 1 second. I'll pour a drink.
Wow.
I have 13 open.
I don't know why I thought that this would be a good idea.
Oh, I'm getting Old Potrero. Hell yeah.
I would love that for this. So I just opened the Old Forester Rye 100 proof. It's everything a rye should be with the mint and the dill. With
So we
This
gotta
was
stop mentioning the old Potrero. Please stop.
At least until I buy my bottles and send them to Corey to send to me. Don't
Right.
No, we can talk about it now. I think we should. It's a
No.
public message.
Jim made
All right, we've been on for an hour and 46. Do we want to call it?
Doing a side by side.
You're trying to stifle the public service mentions about Old Potrero. That's not cool. Corey,
Hello?
proceed.
No. Who said no? Okay.
I mean, I've already.
We'll see you in a little while, Gary.
Bottle, just chug it.
No,
Oh,
no.
I'll check
don't do
now.
that.
Corey, proceed.
Proceed.
I'm there with you. We need to let everybody know about this. At this point, we're good.
I mean,
Yes.
it's a good bottle.
Let her be.
Really
All right,
is.
Heather, what do you got, honey?
So in this glass, I have batch 13. In this glass, I have batch 12. Ooh, the nose on the 13 is much better. I get a little chocolate, oak.
So Corey, Carrie has to sign for all your whiskey. That's your problem.
Wait,
You have
what?
to do your work.
Yeah, you got to send that to your office because Carrie's
I
got
do.
to all your
Yeah,
whiskey.
nothing comes to the house anymore except for the wine.
If I'm gonna have to go on nose, I would go with the 13.
Okay.
Carrie's like,
Smells much more refined.
Carrie,
That makes
Heather,
sense.
it's all you.
And what about the palate?
I mean, I know I love the 12, but
Okay. You can love both of them, but one's going to be
it's very
better.
ethanol forward. The
Kinda
12
like
is
your wife and your
very,
girlfriend.
not a lot of ethanol. Maybe it's because it's
Yeah, that was a cut off.
Heather is sciencing right now.
Cogs are turning.
ooh,
Hamsters are running.
ooh.
That's hot.
That's some hot ass hooch.
Okay, so what are you getting? Obviously, you get a Kentucky Hug on it.
It's got a good Kentucky hug. I get chocolate. It's very oaky.
Which one is this?
13.
13.
Okay.
How do you
It's
Wisconsin
good.
says 13 is fresh crack, so it's a little skewed. Agreed. But it's the best we can do right now, so it's awesome.
Jonathan says 13 seems less alcohol forward.
I think the other way around.
I would agree.
It's still 130. So I don't know how much less alcohol forward that can be.
No, it's like 128 something.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, 128.4.
Yeah, so shut it.
No, I think the 13 seems a little more alcohol forward to me. It's not as rich as the 12.
I would love to be doing this comparison with you.
If
Okay,
only
this is
Just ask Kyle to break out those multiple bottles of 12 that he has, and you'll be good to go.
yeah.
Jimmy said I won't last long with all the barrel proof. Clearly, he doesn't know me.
Whoa, where?
I mean, the only way to take Heather down is to do.
Fucking Misty's pick. Yeah.
This right here.
Really?
That will take. Yeah, that'll take Heather down in a minute.
She's dry heaving looking at it.
Oh, it's terrible.
Note to
What's
self.
funny is she says terrible now. She loved it back then.
Yeah, until okay.
I
So
thought
now
it was
hold
an
on.
Italian
Never
food in a
drink
nice glass, but-
hooch in the hot tub after all you've eaten is a salad all day.
Yeah, you're gonna hurl.
Yeah, I
Everything
did.
tastes better after you
A
throw it
lot.
out.
Blech. No, nothing tastes good when you're
Better out
throwing.
than in, right?
I thought an Italian suit and a nice watch would take Heather down.
All right, here's the 12. Here we go.
Take big bullet, bring down big game.
I'm not wrong.
Jonathan says 13 seems less fruity, more caramel and leather.
13 less fruity.
13 is like minerally to me. There's a lot of mineral aspect and savory to me.
Yeah, I get that. I'm with you on that, Corey.
This has to go.
12 seems just more rich and more caramely.
It's.
Yeah.
I was just about to say it's a caramel bomb.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
It doesn't necessarily taste more high proof. It's just sweeter,
Yeah.
which is crazy because it is higher proof.
Well, they're both high
That's
proof. I mean, they're both high proof. So, I mean, you're just splitting hairs at that point.
true. This is very true. I feel like I want the 13 more. Yeah.
Really?
Now, but you remember, Corey, we put the 7 above the 12 because you and I both sat there together and did blind tests with the 7 and 12.
True.
Like 13 over 12?
I like 13 over 12, but I would need to see what the 7 against the 12 is.
So which one got 7 or 12 went higher?
Repeat.
You like 7 or 12 more?
7.
I like 7 more than 12. And I
Okay,
like 13 more than 12.
13 is the logical next step. You're absolutely right.
Jim, have you had 12 and 13?
Yeah, I do.
Which one do you like better?
12 for sure. I mean, I like 13.
Really?
13 is good, but 12, I'm honestly, I don't remember 7. So 12 to me was the best that I can recall ever having of the Stag Juniors.
So David, you have 13, right?
I don't have 13. I've had a sample of it.
Okay.
I prefer the 12.
Really?
There you go.
I guess
Same
I'm
here.
a weirdo.
Yep. You're the
Yeah, you're
weirdo.
Yeah, you're the weirdo, Heather.
She's our weirdo, though.
There you go.
She is our.
All right.
All right.
We've
With
been on for
that,
2
we've
hours,
been on
guys.
almost at the 2-hour mark. Peace out.
Wow.
We love all of y'all. Thank you for tuning in. And till next time, we'll see you next Thursday, most likely, unless otherwise stated. And Noon Central tomorrow, another episode of the regularly tuned broadcast of Bourbon Blind.
Cheers.
Love y'all. Bye.
Blind.
Yeah.